a marathon. It was actually a real marathon. It wasn't a TV marathon. I've had people ask me that. It was a full 26.2 miles. But when you are able to do something like that, I mean, you know, the sky's the limit. Yes, sir. Favorite teammate at Tennessee? I'd have to say Charles McCray. Charles McCray and I were really best buds. He was actually right here from Clinton. And Charles was drafted the 7th overall pick in the draft, and I was drafted the very next pick. Yes. It was a lot of fun playing football, especially at Tennessee, especially when you win. We have a saying that winning solves everything. And we won a lot when I was here at Tennessee, and of course they're struggling a little bit now, but I'm sure that'll come back around. Yes, sir.
Why didn't you play for the Steelers?
Why didn't I play for the Steelers? They didn't choose me. They made a different choice. They went for a lighter guy, right? They made it. Just, it's a joke. But no, they didn't pick me. Yes, sir. Never broken any bones playing football. Never had any injuries, any surgeries, or anything like that. Yes. So I retired when I was in 1999, and then so from 1999 I went from about 375 pounds to the 475 pounds, and during that time was a time that I really couldn't run. And even when I did play, I never actually ran a full mile, even during all my football days, without stopping. Yes, sir. My favorite NFL team? You know what, I really enjoyed Green Bay when I went up there. I went there in '99, and I really had a good time. So I love the way they run their team. This side. I played offensive line all my years. Yes, sir. Say it again? Brett Favre. Brett was there when I was there, so yeah. All right, one more question then. Did I ever give anyone injuries? I hope so. I really hope so. Yeah. We used to have a saying, it's much easier to play against the second team guy than the first team guy. So if you can get them out of the game, it'd be great. But listen, again, we're kind of reverting back to football. But I want you guys to take away why we're really here. We're really here to make sure that you guys understand how important it is, because there's a lot of time and effort and money spent to get a message to you. And the message to you is start making better choices. Don't blow it off and say, I can handle it, because if anybody can handle it, an NFL player can handle it, right? These players can pretty much do anything they want whenever they want. But I'm telling you, I was an NFL player and I failed at it because I thought I could handle it. Do not wait until you're overweight. Do not wait until it's a problem. Because the other side of this that we haven't really touched on today is why. Why not have the sugar? Why not gain weight? When I was on the ranch, okay, raise your hands if you did watch the show. Okay, great. So you guys will understand the people that I'm talking about in my show. Vinny came to the ranch with diabetes. Ramon came to the ranch with diabetes. I came to the ranch with high cholesterol, high blood pressure. And so all of a sudden, the why in all of this, why it's so important for your health. I mean, if I can't get anything else across to you, to have 6 players just in my class that pass away, I mean, that's how serious it gets. So if you have to ask yourself, why do I care about this? Because you have a head start. You guys are in the same place I'm in now. Y'all are in maintenance mode, which means 90 minutes of exercise or 60 minutes for you guys of exercise a day and eating healthy most of the time. I'm not saying you can't have a bag of Doritos, but eating healthy most of the time. That's your maintenance, that's your lifestyle. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? Is that reasonable? So when you go to lunch today, make sure you grab some healthy things, right? And when you go home tonight, make sure you ask your parents. Look at your parents and say, hey mom, where's my vegetables? I need to make sure I have, 5 fruits and 3 vegetables a day, right? That will impress your parents, I guarantee you, okay? Okay, listen, I know you guys have a lot of questions, but I know we're pressed for time as well. But thank you guys for allowing me to come. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you guys did get the message that we want to get today. All right?
Guys, we just want to thank you for having us. Hope you learned something. Just remember that we're here to talk about healthy choices. So just remember those, like you said, when you go to lunch. Remember those about making choices. Also about the alcohol we talked about earlier. The legal drinking age is 21, so you want to avoid that. Those dangers of that. So hopefully you learned something, and that's all we've got. So thank you guys.